Capricorn. I believe we are in Capricorn, right? Yes. Capricorn, like something that's really happened. It's a really kind of others. Shout out to you guys. The Ace of Cups with the Knight of Wands. So I know that just now. I may be significant for somebody who is in a fire and I'm trying to come back to offer you some type of offer of their own Ace of Cups. But how does a Knight of Wands come and offer what God has for you? I don't know. So be careful, okay? Could be dealing with a water Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun. Something that's hidden about some type of new cycle. Maybe putting to rest some type of competition. Yeah, somebody sees that you are very intuitive and they want to work out. They want to bring some type of option of their love to you, but I think it's only because they were being left out in the cold and you left you out in the cold, but now they see that you are doing something that proves. Listen to you if you want to forgive. There's somebody worth against you, you stuck. And I see a lot of you protecting your energy because there's nothing but more competition in the scene that you're possibly not aware of. With your necklace, you know who you are. Yeah, Tower, Seven of Swords, you're still so, the regular shit, regular tomato, right? Shout out to everyone who's returning to this channel. Thank you guys so much for your attention, for your love, your likes, subscribe, your donations. I accept them all. And if you're brand new, sign up that. What's up to you guys? Welcome to Classic Tutorial. I'll be happy to have you here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And also, I realize a lot of you have now turned on your bell notifications. So make sure that you do that, okay? Yes, there's statistics for that. I didn't know, but then a lot of you guys are subscribed, but a lot of you have not turned on the bell notifications. So that could be very helpful to the channel. And also, I see there's a lot of 20 to 30-year-olds on this channel. So shout outs to you guys. I hope that the messages that I'm bringing to you can help you to learn something so that you can cut the damage of years in your life. Because I'm 40, okay? So if I can teach you what I've learned in my 20s and in my 30s, and I'm doing it through tarot, I also can do it through my midpoint channel. So if you go to YouTube and you put in your own YouTube, but if you want to search bar, you put in midpoint Daymond, I should come up, okay? It's just me in a green background. All right. And we talk about a lot of holistic things, life experiences, lessons, everything that my life path um, is requiring me to be in alignment with to teach you guys and to share with you to help with the upliftment of your spirituality throughout your journey. All right, so shout out to y'all. Welcome. Capricorn, let's see what's going on with your reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, readings are available now. So make sure that you guys reach out to me. And right now, they're at a very good price. I need to change it on the website, but yeah, I need to change it on the website. I'm going to do that today. $55 from now until the end of the year, and then I'm gonna bring it back up in the new year. Okay, next year is the number 8. It's everything that you ever manifested, everything that you're trying to manifest next year is highly suggested that you focus on that, and you might as well get ready because next year is gonna be a very prosperous, very abundant year. Okay. Let's get to your reading. Also, I offer Reiki healing, chakra reading, definitely new beginnings for you guys. Okay, I'm telling you, it's going to be very prosperous. Just email me, sayswellness@gmail.com, or go to the website. Information is in the description box for you. You're about to gain some clarity. Yeah, look at that. About people behaving as devilish ways. You see the devil? You see the king of pentacles, the emperor, okay? The devil. The Emperor, Five of Wands, who was working behind you. Yeah, who was working behind you? Who was working behind you? Okay. Who was working against you? That's what I'm trying to say. But this is someone who's behind you. Maybe it's someone who's near you. or who was behind all of these, this emperor, possibly gonna find out information or getting some clarity about this emperor being a part of, a lot of chaos that's been going on in magic, people that was working against you, this emperor that possibly has fire sign or water sign in their chart, this is gonna try to come in to save face, but they were a part of it, so deal with that, okay? You're like, God is about to reveal to you this video, and or maybe you're just gonna get a download, okay? Yeah, somebody's trying to come in and start it right in the beginning with you. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Also, some of these pictures, I know 6 of them, they have nudity. So I'm gonna be very careful to remind myself not to share it. So you have to show it to the world. I was supposed to do that. Okay, yeah. Whoever this fire sign is, they're very adamant. They're not backing down. Okay, so if you feel still, there are some energies that you still feel that is like, you know what I mean? And this is, make sure you're assessing that it's not you procrastinating or you not taking the time to go within, meditate, and to chill to receive downloads from the Most High and your ancestors, because that could cause delays as well. You're not listening. There's something that you're not doing, right? You need to meditate or something to connect. For others of you, it could be that, as well as these people are working against you. This person that seems to be like a father figure, a boss, or your emperor, at one time, they may not be anymore, because you know contracts could be null and void based on people's actions and choices, and we all have choice. All right, you guys can hear me. Yeah, somebody's trying to get you pregnant. Okay, somebody, they see that they can move forward with it and trying to get you pregnant. This person possibly already got somebody else pregnant, and I don't know about y'all. I dealt with people that I dealt with someone that had a 6 month child, never doing that again. I dealt with someone that had a 2-year-old child, never doing that again. It's safe to say that if I am gonna, because damn near so many men are getting trapped up, so are women, so are almost a lot of people have a lot of children. Not many people, I'm very rare. Me and a few other tarot readers and a few other people worldwide are rare to be a certain age and not have children. I'm not to say that's something to be proud of. I want to continue to multiply and share my beautiful DNA and lineage and ancestry and magic and mind with a community with my own children. However, I am aware that whoever you like, listen, whoever you stick with and have a child with, you're living or competing up with both of you and creating that child. So make sure that person has spirituality, the mindset, the emotional mastery before you go and make a copy of what it is that you're sleeping with. Who it is, I said what it is that you're sleeping with. You gotta be careful out here, okay? I said, what it is that you're sleeping, you could not even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who you're sleeping with. You think it's a human and then it's not. It could be a body and see those guys. Okay, carry on. But you are something that is very stable, all right, very abundant, very prosperous here. You could be very nurturing. I feel like anything that you touch turns to gold. I also feel like you plant healthy seeds. Do you have a healthy womb? Some of you have a healthy womb. Some of you are very fertile right now. It doesn't matter what age you're on this video, you're very fertile. While you're here, hit the like button now. I truly appreciate it. For real. Some of you are very fertile and you're very caring and nurturing. Some of you know how to manifest, know how to create, and you care about what it is that you're creating. You could even be an perfectionist, right? Shout out to my perfectionist, but we also know that you don't be too much of a perfectionist where you're stagnant, you're not creating, you're in your head. It's not perfect. Just create, put it out there. You'll get better. Next year, it'll be better. The year after that, it'll be better. Okay. King of Wands, Page of Wands, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. You could be like starting to really pay attention to could be paying attention to the things that you're passionate about. 7 of Pentacles, there's Sword. There could be a person, just go with the flow, okay? I am. There could be a Leo, another Leo, okay? This is an immature one that's Knight of Wands, trying to be flighty and rush away from some type of like, run away from some type of karma, trying to present themselves as an emperor, right? This is a more mature, someone who's very confident in themselves, they're passionate, they listen to their own intuition. This could even be you. All right. You're looking at something differently. You're looking at a brand new opportunity, some type of new creative endeavor. Maybe you're on a new spiritual journey and you're looking at it differently. You're meant to look at your life very differently right now because what it is that you're about to pour your energy and your time into, you really need to make sure that I mean no, it's going to really put you on a different path. Okay. So if some of you were doing one thing, like for me, I was in the nursing field and now I'm more transitioning into um, being a teacher, a healer in the occult, in the spirituality space, emotional healing space, being more of a coach and a leader in that space. And I'm utilizing that with Reiki, chakras, tarot readings, um, any other empathic abilities, mediumship abilities that I'm allowing myself to connect with because it's been a long time coming anyway. So it's in alignment with your girl. Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. Don't dwell too much on things. That this is what I'm saying. It's almost like you're also grieving past your past self. Whatever you used to do before, however you used to be, however you showed up, whatever it is that you were doing, you're gonna be doing something completely different. So this cycle requires you to see things clearly, because you're about to be someone else. You're about to be somewhere else. So it's going to require a different aspect of you. So let's say before you've been working for somebody else, now you're required to tap into more of that masculine energy to work for yourself. Okay. To have confidence in yourself, to know that you can create and manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. It's something that you can't see here, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, Star, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, Four of Cups. I just want to know. Some of you could be moving, and then the food card came out. And I said, "Are you moving?" Three of Wands. Some of you could definitely be moving. Knights of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever this information that this person is rushing in to try to come and tell you, you could have air in their sign. I'm getting Gemini is popping out. It's almost like that's a confirmation that you needed to to close off a cycle so you can take a leap of faith on a brand new beginning here. It's like you're releasing baggages. You're like, thank God that's over. I'm glad for the facts now. I was right. You know, I send y'all love, but I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Yeah, and you're steadily going that way. That's something that you want to do. You're not changing for anybody. You're not changing your thought, nothing like that. You're pinch your cups. You're going after something that you're really passionate about, what you're not holding out for you to do. You're not doing what everyone else is doing. Something about you is very different to your own intuition. It's like you listen to what God wants. It's almost like they're made. Some people that are probably you from doing what you're doing because they can't benefit from if you're not around. But I'm also getting it's like the quiet before the storm. It's very calm in your reading. It's almost like also you're not sharing too much of the information, like of things that you're doing with everybody. You're not sharing too much of your what it is you're about to do next. Okay. Right. Word up. Hey, for real though. Knight of Pentacles. Look like Knight of Cups with the Three of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I see the Six of Cups again. And then I saw the Five of Swords as well. It's gonna be, you're about to meet a few people that you could collaborate with. They're soul tribe, okay? They're from the same constellation as you. Check the account, but it's just like a whole bunch of shit being deducted somewhere, bro. Because I canceled everything. Knight of Cups, that could be significant. Knight of Cups. I'm maybe about to get some type of offer. I'm telling you, there's someone coming in. Could be this fire sign. Yes. But what else you got? You know what I'm saying? But this person could be your soul tribe. It might seem like they want to date you, but you guys may end up just working together. But I don't know. Yeah, and maybe this person is gonna help you be in the Queen of Pentacles energy, like help you get your money up. It could be vice versa if you're a man or a woman, whoever's coming in. They could have fire in their chart and they could also have water in their chart, but it could be very like easy on the eyes, right? But that could actually just be a soul chart here to help you get your money right. I'm also getting, remember when I said you're gonna be going from one thing to another? So maybe you're about to go from one market to another market, like learning new skills, which is always good because you're gonna diversify your portfolio and you're gonna create more opportunities for you to have different opportunity streams of income, which is really good. Page of Pentacles with the Four of Swords, or with the Hierophant. Yeah, it's like you don't realize that you're in this new cycle and you're ready. It's so cute, and God is laughing because God is like, you don't even know what's about to come to you. Like you're already, it's almost like you're already in the brand new cycle of everything, but you're still like healing, which is good. That's where God wants you to be. But God is just like laughing. A lot of you are meant to be teachers. A lot of you might even get married to this person. So hear me out. I know I said maybe it's just gonna be soul charm, right? But I think I would rather marry soul charm than not, right? But I feel like it's gonna start off as just friends, flirty, um, teaching each other certain things, and then it'll evolve into like marriage, which is super healthy, super healthy. Swords. Have a king of wands. With the five of swords, this kept on wanting to come out, and then the five and the two of swords, it's like some type of sneaky energy. Hmm. You guys have nothing to worry about because there is some type of energy in the background that's trying to, whoever this is that's coming in, they're trying to confuse you. They're trying to put you in your head so you don't move forward, you don't make decisions, you don't trust your intuition. But you already like the movements here, that's also giving me intuition. It's like you already know what's coming. You're not saying anything. And now, if this person was trying to do that for you, then it's confused and maybe not know what to do, that's how they're gonna feel. They're gonna get like, I did everything. That didn't even work. Yeah, seven of wands. You already know to protect your energy. It's all in one card. You already know to protect your energy, not a pinnacle. You already know that you're you're gonna get wish fulfillment. You're also doing something. You're working on something. Some of you are not right now, birds are trying to communicate with you or they're helping you improve something. You're about to be very abundant. Whatever it is that you're working on or whatever that is that you're learning that this person's coming in to teach you, gonna get really good. And that's gonna bring you a lot of moolah, ace of swords. That's the truth. Clarity. You're gonna really see something different. It's really gonna open up your mind. Okay. So it's like I said, you're learning new skills here. it's almost like somebody thought like they were gonna attack you in one way. Meanwhile, you've already mastered that level and you're mastering a new level. So they're like confused. Like, how did you do this? And this gives me the energy of like a Virgo or a Libra, where you're very precise in the way that you move, so much so people can't figure you out. They're like, damn, every time I think they're gonna go this way, you go that way, you know? Every time I'm catching that way, you go this way. Like, and it's not like you're dodging anything. That's just the way you move. It's like you're unpredictable. That's what it is. You're unpredictable. Yeah, you're moving to you're creating from the own beat of your own drum. All right. And you're taking a leap of faith on that. You're trusting that. You're creating whatever, like you could have been working on one thing, now you're working on something else. And then you pause that, now you're working on something else. And people are like, yeah, what the hell? It's kind of like jack of all trades, but it's not in a negative way. You're actually just picking up skills and learning new things. And to be honest, if the system crash, or should I say when the system crash, you'll have so many skills that you'll actually be self-sufficient. People love to like bash jack of all trades, but then when they need somebody to fix their car, cook some food, do some hair, help create this, help build that, make this herb tea, make that, guess who they going to? Right, exactly. King of Wands again with the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, whoever this fire sign is that's coming in with the water placements, they could be someone that you're actually going to end up being with. You possibly don't see it now, but it's like your heart is going to overflow for them. Your heart is going to open for them. Their heart is going to open for you. It's going to be a match. And you're not accepting anything less than. That's why God is over here laughing like, oh, you don't even know my child what's to come. Oh man, Four of Cups. There's something about this Four of Cups that is like, let me get something on it. On top of the Three of Wands. Oh, like if you start something and it's not working for you, you pick up the signs and you're like, let me do something else. Yeah, you're a shaman, you're a healer. Yeah, you know how to tap into the spirituality and the physical realm. Like you're not just subjected to just doing things society is doing. Like people are like, I gotta work a 9 to 5, you're like, you know what, I can actually go work in a restaurant. I can actually go do hair. I could work in a 9 to 5, yeah, but and I know I could make more money doing that, but I could also be free to do whatever it is I want to do. You're working for money, right? Well, you're still getting money there, cool. But at least now I could be to my own drum. I could have fun in what I'm doing. I could enjoy it. I could meet with people. You know, I can manifest whatever it is that I want. Yeah, especially when you're in solitude. A lot of you definitely need to meditate because your solar plexus is building up with you. And the other day I was meditating. I'm so grateful I took some time out to do this and I wanted to meditate for an hour. I ended up meditating for an hour and 20 minutes and I started to cry because I brought up certain type of pains that I thought I've gotten over and one that I actually forgot about. So there's like certain things that when you meditate, you know, and you just let your mind flow, you might think, why am I thinking that thought? Or you start to expand on that thought, just realize that thought could actually be trying to reveal some type of healing or releasing that you need to do, especially for you to walk into this new cycle. I love it. Yeah, so you can reach out. It's like you're about to pass whatever glass ceiling that you've been stuck in. You're about to be out of here. I'm getting skyrocket shit. Look how Shaman came back out, bro. And release. Because you're like, you understand for you to go on this, a lot of you are about to go on the shamanistic healing journey. You're welcome, Phoenix Rising Gang. You're part of the squad. You already know, because that's literally my life right now. Okay, so you resonate with this. A lot of you have an old soul. A lot of you could possibly have these feathers or work with these feathers. Okay, these colored feathers. A lot of you actually may put it in your hair. Okay, some of you could be connected to like Lumerians, Arcturians, or any of those star seeds that have like the white hair. You might want to look that up. A lot of you are just able to really tap into spiritual heritage, ancestry, wisdom. All right. And during autumn is right around the corner. Um, there's something about healing the root chakra, the four. chakras from the bottom up. So the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, and the heart. I'm also getting like, yeah, and I was just talking about that meditation. And then you see how the light is shining on all the trees. It's giving me like when all of these chakras are in alignment, you get some type of like reveal to what it is that you need to release. And I literally just said when I was meditating, that's exactly what happened. So a lot of you definitely need to meditate. During the autumn months, maybe in October, you get to release, maybe do a fast, do a cleanse. Okay, these things that doesn't serve you, going into your new chapter. Well, it's a beautiful time to be alive. I know it's chaotic, but when you choose God, man, that energy is in you all day, every day, 25 hours a day. Big. Yes, I said 25 hours. Gave us one more for definitely gone. You know. And then I forgot I'm doing Capricorn. Look, unfoldment. You're really unfolding. That's so funny because last night, power, you're about to get your powers. Yeah, this is it. All right. So last night I did a personal reading for myself for ancient Egyptian tarot, and it was talking about utilizing the four pillars, the four elements, and four directions, and all of that. Also, it's time to create something brand new. So I'm resonating with your message. So I know it has a lot to do with our work, what it is we're about to do, moving from one space in work to another type of space in work. I'm also getting you need to balance. Maybe you're always working, but you're not resting. You're not meditating. You need to be in the shaman path. You need to be able to be in the physical, but also in the spiritual, right? Things are gonna be unfolded onto you. Drink a lot of water. Some of you may need to do a water fast as well. So God is gonna speak to you because there's some things that you need to know when you're gonna go through this transition. And then it's funny, the four pillars also was a representation of the unraveling of the lotus flower. So I just find it funny how the lotus flower came out again. Everything is always in alignment, yo. Everything works together for real. Um, Whatever it is that doesn't serve you, people, habits, things, it's time for you to release that. I think I already said that, but it's something about emphasizing that because it's not gonna be able to go with you in the next stage of your life. Also, if you have like any doubts, release that because you're literally manifesting at a faster pace. Also, don't get tempted right now by sex, even by information. Like, don't get emotionally strayed away. If you feel joyful, peaceful in your heart, that's because you connect to God. Don't fall into the fear that you see all over the internet. It's okay to prepare, but don't fall into the fear. Because fear will really stop you from manifesting and being in alignment. Yeah, I know what I'm here to do. You are in your purpose here. Shall we put more for Capricorn into that? I see. I already have purple one. Like adversity, yeah. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. It is a challenge right now because I feel like you're completely uprooting yourself. A lot of you are moving. You're uprooting yourself from one place and going to plant yourself into a completely different place. Yeah, but you're operating in love. And that's what I'm saying. You're operating from the heart frequency. So you're listening to where you're being called, which is really good. And that's why you're so unpredictable because God could be like, do this, do that, not do this, stop here, don't do anything. And people are like, yo, what is this person doing? They seem very imbalanced, unstable. People could actually even be talking about you and saying this. Meanwhile, you're like, yo, I'm just doing what God tells me to do. You don't even care. You're like, what do you want me to do? Like, listen to you. Success, and you know you're gonna be successful. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. See what I'm saying? As long as I'm operating in love with God in my heart chakra midpoint, go check out my other YouTube midpoint, put in my name, Zaylon and midpoint. You're gonna be abundant. Period. You're gonna be successful. excited. See how proud I am? I'm like, thank you. Thank you. That's what's good. So, all right, let's get something. Let's say Oracle Masters or happily. I'm also doing some other type of work here as well. Um, nice, all that good stuff. Yo, yo. First of all, before I even did this, I was just playing with a card, and a card fell out. It was father, husband, brother, or something. And then the next card after that was twin fin. Then the next card was mother, wife, sister, daughter. Why did this come out again? Some of you are meant to be mothers. You're about to be a mother. You're about to be a wife. Some of you could be a sister, a daughter. You are just, you're just, you know what I'm getting? Empress energy. Okay, you're embodying all positions, all aspects of yourself in a very glamorous, opulent, beautiful, magnetic, attractive way. Some of you could probably be about to be in contact with a woman that is like this, very graceful. That's what the lady got of. There's a lot I need to learn about this, so let's do this together, shall we? The issue that you were asking about involves a significant woman in your life, such as your mother, wife, girlfriend, sister, or daughter. Like I said, some of you could be dealing with that, right? The first person who comes in mind is correct. Any unhealed feelings that you carry towards this person could be blocking or slowing down the manifestation of your dreams, as well as leading to imbalances. So if you have some type of quarrel, or you're not seeing eye to eye, or your relationships are very stagnant, or not moving forward, or not very loving and nurturing with your mother or your sister or a woman in your life, maybe your daughter, um, if you're a man, maybe your wife, you need to find a way to mend that relationship. Not only, most importantly, within yourself, but speak to this person with these. And I can relate to this for me. It's been my sister lately, but I also feel like it's my mother. I feel like I'm released from my mother. I think it's really mostly my sister. So that would be something that she needs to do. So things are not moving forward for you. Like remember I told you there's something that you need to release or something that you need to do. It could even be that. Possibly release a lot of things. And now you're getting messages, synchronicities back to back about what you need to connect with or release or what's bothering you. It may be just that. Okay. This is a perfect time to call upon God, your guides, and angels to release any toxins associated with past, present, female relationships with women, including your own feminine energy, like the way that you present yourself. How are you nurturing? Um, how are you giving? How are you receiving? How are you loving? How are you, you know, being the energy that you say you want to be, the divine feminine energy, okay? Like you could be mad at some women in your family, but it's like you need to heal that because anger, resentment, and the way certain things are showing up is not going to, the energy is too heavy. You need to be lighter. You need to be able to travel into the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, your spirit needs to be able to go over there, which means you need to be lighter than a feather. You can't go over there and transition and connect effectively if your heart is still heavy. So get the tissue out. It's time for you to cry. It's time for you to speak to the women in your family or just ask for forgiveness, even if you don't know what you did. I know that's something I have to do because, yeah, nurture yourself also because maybe there's things that people feel towards you and you don't even know, and it's not your fault, but maybe it is in relation to some past life. So you want to forgive, you want to ask for forgiveness, and that's the best that you can do. And you don't need to change yourself for anybody because you're not asking anyone else to change. what's done is done. You can't ask people to to um for apologies, or it's what's done is done. You accept it, you learn from it, you release them, and you release yourself. You also need to nurture yourself. You have the ability to heal. Mother Mary, you could connect to Mother Mary, or Mother Mary's trying to connect with you. So you could be a healer. And not too long ago, I think yesterday, I pulled out the white buffalo woman as well, which is a healer, shamanistic healer as well. So I think in order for you to really be successful in the next stage of your life, you gotta release this energy. I release that too. What else we got? We get three, and then the other one was four. That might be the other one. Yeah. If there's another, we'll take it. But if it's not, please don't force it. Because this might be all that you need to do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See, energy healing with Merlin, and then follow your heart. Listen to your heart. St. Francis, follow your heart. That's what that is. But I feel like your heart is possibly trying to tell you, heal, forgive, have compassion. You don't know the spiritual contracts that you've had with these people in past lives, what happened, and if nothing happened in this life, like you feel like you didn't do anything wrong or whatever, it's like forgive yourself for past situations and then ask these people to forgive you too. So if you're about to go somewhere, like do this before you go. The sooner the better, but make sure you do this before you go. Um, all right. The answer to your question is in your heart. This part signifies that you can trust your heart's true desire, even if you can't clearly see on the alcohol and pure confidence. This is a situation where you are called upon to walk in faith and be true to yourself. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help you with your relationship and make life changes. So maybe you feel like if you go and try to speak to this person, you don't know it's gonna turn out right. Like, and it's like trust what you're being told to do. Everything else is gonna work out the way the source wanted to work out for you, okay? And then you have energy healing. A lot of you have the ability to tap into energy healing, like myself. Maybe you're interested in getting more into the healing and all of that stuff. It is definitely wise for you to do so, okay? You are an energy healer. It could be connected to Merlin, or you have Merlin abilities. Take an energy healing course, such as Reiki, Qigong, pranic healing, or healing touch. Your life purpose involves conducting energy healing. Clear the space in your home or office through feng shui, burning sage, or other healing methods. Send love to the situation or person. Avoid situations, places, or relationships with harsh energy. You need to stay away from hard, heavy energies, jealousy, envy, anger, resentment, because you need to be able to operate and be a clear vessel for source to work through you, especially if you're going to work with energy, right? No one's for certain whether Merlin actually lived a mortal life. He's also considered an aspect of Hermes. Okay, you have the ability to tap into Hermes. You're very wise. You also should look up the seven Hermetic principles. Okay, and it just talks about the seven universal energies. You also need to make sure your seven chakras are in alignment. Reach out to me because we do Reiki remotely, and a lot more people are really benefiting from the remote, and they are loving it because then they are in the comfort of their own home. We have lost faith in our divinities and our ability to heal, but you are here to help regain that faith in people because you're doing it for yourself. Okay, it starts with self-healing, and you have the ability to do that with your intuition, with your mindset. You have a certain type of ancient skills, desire to learn more, and because of that, you're an open vessel for source to work through you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get through some more what's to come in advice with the family. No. let's see this start the stork with the book. Forget it, show it to you. It's because of all these rules, YouTube is trying to like, it's kind of hard to show cards now because they won't show the videos. Oh, Clover, you are one of the shut your mouth. One more. Whatever the final minute that grow. I said one more. Wow, a man in love and a letter. I really wanted one more. And the cloud and the lily, like these are all great cards, okay? All beautiful, powerful, manifesting, divine and destined cards, okay? The book talks about new beginnings, all right? A life that you have yet to create or to live. The story also talks about destiny. Things are gonna happen for you. Like you're destined. Don't worry about things not manifesting. They're gonna manifest for you. Like it's part of your destiny. It's part of your life. And I feel like in order to be wow, not open right on the mirror, in order for you to be able to accept these, you have to be a lighter frequency so that it's requiring you to forgive, so you can move forward. There's something that's gonna be revealed to you when it comes to yeah, whatever mother, wife, sister, daughter energy that you have to heal. So maybe you know the relationship, the love, the nurture from that energy and you're not getting it, that's gonna be revealed to you either in a dream state or something is gonna come over you over and over and over again. You're gonna get confirmation. If you haven't already gotten it yet, I know I did. And now it's up to you how this continues on. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. How do you want to show up? You know what I'm saying? And then let's see, the story is about loyalty, but also travel. But I'm telling you, a lot of you are about to go somewhere, and it's going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, and also if you're gonna go travel and you're gonna meet a woman that is very graceful, possibly a teacher to you, the relationship that you have with this person is really gonna help you to propel yourself into even being. This person might even be teaching you energy healing. Right? Anything that has been stagnant is gonna move further along. It's gonna start moving forward now. Um, ship, store, coffin, garden, dogs. Okay. You have a man, so some type of message. Wait, let's look at me jump into the man. What about the clover? The clover we already know is all about luck. Things are about to bloom for you. Things are about to be very successful for you. I feel like the minute you do this, also you be in alignment for source to be able to work. Like if you're worried about anything, your relationships, where you're gonna be, where you're gonna live, food, money, I feel like it's destined for you to already create that. But don't delay it by not mending certain relationships. Right? If the clover way, it also talks about, okay, never mind. It's just the luckiest and the happiest card in deck. So that's kind of like sun energy. Again, things are gonna be revealed, but you're just very lucky. And it's not that you're lucky, you're just lucky. No, it's just more so like you're in alignment with source. Your heart is very beautiful and loving. So God is just blessing you because you obey God. Right in the why does it look like that? That's interesting. All right. All right. It doesn't say anything about being less of a man, but there's gonna be some type of love and love. If things haven't been moving forward, I'm also getting if things haven't been moving forward for you and love, things are gonna change because you've healed some type of mom, sister, feminine wound that you had within yourself. Maybe you had a distorted feminine view, or you've been operating distorted energy. Maybe you're surrounded by distorted feminines, and if you want to heal that, release yourself so you can create a new cycle. And we did see mother, so maybe I don't know, that's not for everybody, but maybe you guys, you really need to continue the lineage with your knowledge, with your heart, and not with the distorted view. Um, I think that's it. Oh, I think that's it. I think positive cord, cord, cord. Yeah, something about twin flame for real. But it's good. It's good. Like some of you possibly, because you healed that, you're about to meet your twin flame. Okay. Good. Yeah, that's really self-explanatory. Man with the heart. I'm not about to fucking open love, or maybe where you're moving to, you're gonna meet someone and they could actually create a life with you. And it was done for Capricorn. It's gonna pick you out from rooms. Usually I'll do three, but if the next one comes out. One. Oh, see? That's all you have to do. Oh, Labu for living, which I always love to get. All right, you got Bell, which is for Labu, which means lake. But it could also mean living to keep. You're full of life. Wow. You're full of life. You give life to other people. Like I said, you're an energy healer. You're meant to be an energy healer. Your path requires you to be an energy healer, but the L also represents innate water emotion. So you need to always have like um emotional mastery. I'm gonna call it that. Emotional mastery, and um you need to really have balance of your emotions in order for you to manifest. And in order for you to be a healer, what else? And in order for you to like create a new life for yourself, like you're about to live life, I feel like your entire life is about to change. And you could create whatever, you could write it however, if you want to be a successful mom and entrepreneur and traveler and digital content creator and business and whatever it is that you want, you can do that. You're being gifted the ability to do that, and you're also being gifted the wisdom to do that. So you're about to literally be like Hermes out here creating your life. I'm getting Lucy and an L. Yeah, some of you could have Lucy ability where you could just move things with your mind. It may not look like things are moving, but things are moving for you energetically. That's powerful. And then you got the ice or the eye or freeze. Yeah, and then the stork is like anything that has been stagnant is not gonna move further along for you because the stork is a flying bird, right? So whatever that has been frozen, whoever has been doing frozen spells on your love life, shit, you didn't even need to go that far. There's a feminine energy here, perhaps mother, daughter, sister, wife was doing some type of frozen spell on your love life. Again, so things haven't been moving along. It's like you things are about to move for you. And on top of that, you don't have to go through ups and downs and more heartbreak. You're gonna get the person you're meant to be with. On top of that, I feel like, especially when we tell them I love you, I forgive you, please forgive me for anything. You know what I mean? From now or the past life, like that's gonna break any type of hex or anything that they could ever do to you moving forward, and also it's gonna release them, it's gonna release you with love. So I feel like that's why it's important for you to do that. See, now when you get the bigger picture, you're like, yo, I really need to do that. Right? Even if you were scared on the outcome, now you're like, man, like this is my life. Yeah. Then you got the fehu, okay. Um own, feel, or wealth. and you're lucky. Your money is fine. I'm telling you, God, Lord, okay, whatever you're about to work, whatever you're about to build and create, your money is about to skyrocket. And this is gonna put you in a position to really create the life that you want, to help those that you can. You know what I mean? And I don't know about you, but I could just like, I think big. I'm thinking about government, like working with the government, with working with certain presidents and different countries, and you know what I mean? Like, you have money, that's what you do with it. You know what I mean? Build communities, develop this, do that. You got real money, that's what you do with it. You're not trying to like get a, if you want, you can, but like Ferrari, you know, why? Those people, you, as soon as you get those cars, those homes, like whatever it is that you're trying to do, unless you're doing it for investment, as soon as you get those things, or to keep your credit up, like this, somebody, and don't be fooled. A lot of these rich people, they know what they're doing. They don't have those things to flash. They might go to parties and some events, so it looks like that to the average Joe, but really that's for their credit. They don't even drive that shit. Okay, that house, they're not even in it. Why do they have a 10 bedroom house, a 10 bathroom? They're not in it. It's just for credit purposes. Okay. And I feel like you're also about to be surrounded with people that understand this knowledge, higher level knowledge, and you're about to start moving that way too. Things are about to look really good for you, okay? You're about to be very wealthy. Things are going to move forward for you. But very important message on healing that feminine room in your energy, okay? And then you had the last one, which is an empty room, okay? There's nothing on it, which I love getting. I forgot who else had this, I think Virgo or Libra as well. And this fell on the man in the heart. So it's kind of giving me the energy of you don't even know this is about to come in for you. Um, I'm also feeling like you guys are connecting in the spiritual. Um, but it's about to manifest and you can create wherever you're gonna go, you're gonna need this person to create that. Also, I'm getting um it's up to you. If you want to get in a relationship, you can be. If you don't have to be. Okay, you have free will here. You have real free will. It's not like free will and I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's like it's okay if you want to because you've been through so much. Your heart is already operating in God anyway. So God is like, I trust you. You know, God ain't even paying attention to you like that. God is like, you're about to get everything. You're good. All right. I'm gonna come back and check on you in a little bit. God is like, I trust you. You could run this castle, this kingdom, this queendom, however you want to. I already know you're gonna do good. I already know my child. I already know what you're gonna do with it. So, you know, I'm just gonna come pop in to see if you need some assistance or to just be at awe at what it is that you do create. Because you can create whatever you want. I love it. I love it. I'm getting something else. If you're finding it difficult for you to speak to your mother, wife, sister, daughter, cousin, whatever it is, right? Female in your life, I'm getting, wow, you know what I'm also getting? Let me say what I was gonna say. You go write them a letter and then burn it, right? Or you go write them a letter and then really mail it to them and make sure they get it. I'm also getting write yourself a self-love letter. I'm gonna do that today. That's part of my deposits for the week. So I'm gonna do that today as well for myself. Write your future self a self-love letter. And of your past self, you could even just write yourself a love letter. I'm doing two for the week. So maybe one is for your past self and one is for your future self. Or for yourself today. This has been a really great reading. Thank you guys for allowing me to read. For our energy in the collective reading when it comes to Capricorn zodiac signs. Anyway, hit the like button, y'all, if you resonate with this message. I'm moving on to Aquarius energy. So if you have Aquarius, look out for that. Please, you guys, subscribe, hit the like button. That's it. This channel will grow. I appreciate you guys. If you guys are interested in working with me, reach out to me. Today's wellness at gmail.com or today's wellness.com or daylons.com. All that information is in the description box below. You don't have to stress yourself out. I already put it there, and I do accept donations, PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, all of that. All right. Thank you guys again. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.